Bow. Here we go. Good evening, world.
It's a great opinion.
Second installment. First installment was straight through Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and now we decided to bring it to Facebook so we can.
It's YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube.
It's all right.
Bring it to YouTube so we can get more people to get out to understand our views and how things, how we see things in life, in the world.
This is only our opinion, nothing fact based. It's only our opinion. Everybody got their opinions. We disagree. Me and him disagree. Sometimes we might disagree, but let's keep it respectful.
Uh, if you interested in the show, please subscribe and like at the bottom of the video. So let's get to it. It was a pretty good summer.
It's coming to an end, baby, real quick.
Yeah, August is here. The weather over here on the East Coast, here in New Jersey, New York, been kind of shabby the past 2.5 weeks. A lot of rain. It hasn't been as hot. August supposed to be the hottest month, and it just hasn't been like that.
Me personally, I'm not a fan of the summer. Can't wait till the fall come in. Winter baby, birthday in January. So, I'm glad the summer's over personally. But my man right hand love the summer, but the summer's been crap. But
Summer's when everybody come out. Summer's when everybody have fun. Summer is when you never know what's going to happen.
winter is when you lay up with something nice by your side. That's what I like to do. I'm a homebody. Just the person to go out a lot. This guy right here, he moves around town. I like to be in the house.
Sometimes you got to get it moving, shaking and popping, seeing who's who, kissing babies, shaking hands, as my man Mel would say. Yeah, but summer's over. September's coming. Kids are going back to school.
Thank God.
And, about to have
Good school year. Good school year.
and about Christmas is coming up.
Chris,
Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to the
meat and potatoes of the show.
yes, the nonsense going on in the entertainment world today. First, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. MTV Awards. First of all, wait.
No. Start
Let's
from the beginning.
let's talk about
Start from the beginning.
her album,
Trash.
the Queen album.
Didn't like it. The standard in music is so poor right now. Like that Dream song, Barbie Dreams. People really like that. Like,
It's because everything else is so trash.
Yeah,
Everything else is trash. It's an old Biggie sample.
Yeah.
You
She
know.
wasn't even saying nothing that hot.
And
Like,
if you
it
ask
wasn't-
me, I think people forget that Lil Kim had her version 1st. She did her version, Dreams of Sucking or Fucking or R&B Dick, whatever it was called. One of them.
Yeah.
Um,
I always felt like Kim was a better artist than Nicki.
I mean,
I don't know if that's
she
a new generation thing.
definitely
or what.
is. It's just that Kim just got all crazy, changing her face, looking like some type of little fat Chinese lady.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, she looked like a little fat Chinese lady. Face all swollen. She got the Michael Jackson nose.
But a lot of that is
eyes are slanted.
a lot of that is Photoshop. People be trying to make her look crazy. But
No. I seen her on a ski trip a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess you can. Yeah. I mean, I guess she was big breasted, big butt, with a little slim waist, but at the same time, she got the kangaroo pouch. So, yeah,
That's a good thing.
come on.
Alright.
I don't want to pull out a kangaroo from
Nothing wrong with a kangaroo pouch, baby. You know, it's realness right there.
I pass.
You know,
I will pass on the kangaroo pouch. Nikki is starting to look something like Kim of now. Nikki, what? Kim is what? 45 or something like that.
She ain't that old. She like 40.
No, how?
41, 42.
No.
I don't think she passed 42 years old.
So how old is
Biggie would have been like what?
How old is he?
46.
Yes.
And Kim was like 5 years younger than him. So she probably like 41.
And how old is Nikki?
Nikki 35. She's same age as me.
Okay. And at that age, Kim still looked at someone human.
I don't even remember.
Not too crazy. I think that's the time she might have got locked up around that time or just before.
Nah, that was what, 6 years ago?
No, Kim got locked up in like 2007 or something like that.
Yeah, so
12 years ago. So 31, 30. So.
Kim was looking good around that time.
Yeah, she was looking like a normal person.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Almost kind of normal. Just that she had went too big with the boob job. I don't know. They was looking terrible. You know, she started to look bad. And so was Nikki. She had this whole see-through dress on, showing her.
Actually, I liked it then. Actually, that was.
I mean, she.
That was cool.
I mean, how you gonna get implants in the buttocks and?
It don't look weird. I don't think it looked bad.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Terrible.
You know?
Oh, it was terrible.
I don't know. I think Nikki look. You know, she not bad looking at all. It's just her attitude and the way she's going about.
Do you see her on Flex? She's sitting there rolling the long eyelids, rolling her eyes, chewing the gum, and like got the little finger up like.
She definitely. I felt like she probably was on something, or if it wasn't an act, she probably was on something. But she don't look bad. But she, it seems like she's going.
From waist down at the MTV Awards, waist down, she looked terrible.
So you like them skinny minis?
I mean, she had the big old, wide old lady, but the 50-year-old, 60-year-old, somebody that had like, 4 or 5 kids already, and there was no roundness to the. It looked bad. Nikki just looked terrible all the way around. Terrible.
Yes, I don't know about that, but like I said,
it's all about Cardi now. It's all about Cardi.
And right. I try my best to like dislike her music, but I can't. Cardi B got some good music. I'm not saying it's the hottest shit in the world.
She got some decent, very decent.
I'm gonna tell you like this: when it come on the radio, I don't change the channel.
Correct.
I'm not saying that she's on my playlist or anything like that, but I definitely don't change the channel.
Right now, Cardi is the queen bee.
Except for that drip drip.
That's kind of I like that.
That goes off the radio.
I like that.
Drip drip.
I like it.
Click click. You know what I mean?
No, I like that. I like that song. They're using it in the Mountain Dew commercial. She's getting that paper. She's getting the exposure that she need, and Nikki is hating. Nikki album is trash. She's starting to look like trash. Her voice is annoying. Oh gosh. I just at this point in time, I just wish she just go back to this little this girl that just looked at playing that. Everybody's like, she's alright. I might do her. She was Nikki was the little hood booger and the hood booger around the way that just was able to rap a little bit, and they brought her into the studio. It's like, she alright. Yeah, she was the chick that everybody talked about on the side when she wasn't around. That was Nikki.
She's a grinder. I saw her whole come up from off the DVDs and the come up DVDs. I saw her whole grind.
she's the only.
You know, I saw her. You know, when she first got with Young Money.
If she
writing her rhymes, which I do believe she's writing her rhymes. The old Nicki when
Safari was writing everything.
Nah.
When allegedly Safari was writing everything.
So. Yeah, Safari don't know how to rap. They was throwing big cans and chicken bones at him.
Well, he's some type of fake reggae artist.
Oh man, he wasn't writing that.
I mean,
he ain't gotta write his name. Come on, man.
I mean, he has a lot of input on what she was doing. I think.
Nah, well.
I think he's influenced. I think he has a lot of influence.
He probably was a listening ear. Probably was like, you should, do this or do that. He wasn't like writing nothing. I don't believe that. He probably was giving his opinion, on what was hot and what was not. But I don't think he was writing nothing.
You might be right.
But I seen her, her grind from the beginning, and she was at her best when she first came out with Young Money, when she was doing
humble. She was humble.
I don't know about being humble.
She was
that first album, I feel like I'm not saying she should go back to that because you never want to go backwards, but I don't really feel the stuff she's doing right now.
She needs hits.
I like Chung Lee, that was a banger, but all this other stuff is.
Chung Lee was alright, not bad, but she still need a hit. She don't have no hits.
It's about what the people deems a hit. If they deem Barbie Dreams a hit, it's a hit, whether we like it or not. So she got hits. She's gonna have hits off this album.
It's a hood hit though. Barbie Dreams is a hood hit. It's only going to really play on urban radio.
Nah, it made it on late night TV. What's that guy name? She remixed it. He was like
Jimmy Kimmel.
No, was it Jimmy Kimmel? No, it was somebody else.
Jimmy Fallon. I mean, whatever.
But it made it on late night. You know what I mean? So when something makes it to there, it's mainstream now. She done took a Biggie hit that was a hood classic and turned it into mainstream. It's mainstream now. That's what it is.
But it's gonna. All right, so it go mainstream and people hate it.
People love it.
Like this
people
song. But only the hood love it.
Nah, people love that song. People love it.
When I see some trailer park trash white girls bumping it in their cars, riding around down, wherever they live at, then I could say it crossed over. Until then,
not no trailer park trash. I'm talking about. We're talking about
that's
when they start bumping it on
that's
Zale Drive and you know what I mean, Fifth Avenue when they start bumping it, which they probably won't, but you know what I'm talking about. Once it hit white people with some money, you know what I mean, that's when it crossed over. Once they start embracing it. Yeah. That's what they deem as crossover.
Okay. You might have a point. In there, but I just think I can just do it without her.
This whole marketing scheme about Travis Scott and going after his baby and his girl, and it's just whack. You know what I mean? Come on, you about 10 years, 15 years older than these people.
He's smashing the Kardashian chick, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
What's the youngest one here?
I don't care which one it is. Whew. I mean, as long as it's not
the one.
Frankenstein. I mean, Kim to me is not all that, but as long as Frank, anything with Frankenstein. What's her name? Chloe. She looks like trash.
All of them look good.
You said all of them look good?
All of them. All of them.
I wouldn't.
Even the mother.
I wouldn't touch Chloe at all.
Even the mother.
Yeah, you like that. Oh gosh. Courtney is my one. Callie then Kendall. Yes.
I be getting them mixed up. I be getting the names mixed up.
Although Courtney is starting to look like more like the mom as she get older, but when she takes some of the, sometimes she takes pictures and yeah, that's where it's at.
Listen, the youngest one got the most money.
Yeah,
The one with Travis Scott.
Yeah, so
She about to become. They said she about to become a billionaire. So.
let's applaud
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Applaud that man.
That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. You gonna cross over, really cross over.
Get her one of his demon seeds and and name it after her. Give it the
Her name is Stormy.
the Jenner Kardashian Scott. so so that it can get some of that money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that whole thing with going after his family and all those, that's whack. You know what I mean? Like, she's just doing stuff for shock value. When she kissed Madonna, Madonna's about 85, 86 now. She tonguing Madonna down. That's just.
Well, she needed to.
Come on, they did that 20 years ago. Come on with something new.
She needed to do something to spark her, to spark herself like Lil' Kim did. Remember Lil' Kim came out with what 97, 98, something, whatever year that was. She came out with the hanging boob.
Well, she was popping already, so she didn't really need to do that for.
Yeah, but Kim
shock value.
kept herself going.
Yeah, but she ain't do that for really shock value. She did that because that was her. Nicki Minaj, she's doing stuff for shock value.
Sure.
Kissing Madonna, going after this person, going after that person, all that. Come on, man, just stop it. Just work your album. That's it. You looking coked out right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm tired of talking about her.
She probably is coked out. Yeah. But anyway.
Yo, this is first time on YouTube Live. This this is nice right here. Instagram, all this new technology is a good thing. Broadcasting, your views and kind of able to do things that you couldn't do years ago. Last thing I saw that was innovating like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook was MySpace. Never really got into the Facebook thing, but MySpace was like definitely an innovating situation, an innovating platform.
MySpace, you made your backgrounds.
You put your music on there. You did music. I used to do beats, and I used to do the music, and I remember us having a MySpace page and throwing our joints up there and feeling like we were superstars. I remember being all night on MySpace listening to unsigned artists and everything. Mm-hmm. So all of this is a good thing. This YouTube, this Instagram, this Facebook Live, all of this going live, connecting with the people. This is a great thing, I feel like this is a great thing.
Just make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button. We're gonna start doing live shows. We're gonna make sure we get some people watching when we do go live. We're gonna eventually try to go Instagram, Facebook Live, all at once. The pages, each page would be, the Facebook page would be Great Opinions. Instagram page might be our private pages. But yeah, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons once you start watching videos. Hopefully we entertain you. Right now we might be all over the place, a little sloppy, but
What do you think is the best platform right now?
I would say probably Instagram or
I like Instagram.
Probably Instagram.
Instagram is like I got into Instagram probably like 4 years ago. Instagram been out. How long Instagram been out?
I don't know, until 2012 or something like that.
Yeah, so I got into it around 2014, and Instagram, I could be on Instagram for a couple hours straight, and I kind of like backed off of social media before I started getting on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, probably like I've been on Instagram, like really getting on Instagram for like the last 2 years. Even though I had it for like 4 years, but for the last 2 years, I really started getting on it heavy. And I could be on Instagram for a couple hours and not even know it. You know, Instagram is a great platform. You know, a lot of talented people out there on on Instagram. A lot of funny people, people doing skits.
Everybody making a come up on Instagram.
Yes, definitely.
Instagram, Snapchat.
The wave of TV is done. You know what I mean? Like watch, like I don't even watch TV. I watch sports. You know, sports shows and whatnot. But when it comes to TV and like really watching, I get on Instagram and laugh all day. You know, because there's a lot of talented, funny people on Instagram. You know.
Yeah.
That be doing skits.
Got a point.
You know, I forget a lot of their names, but you know, I wanna put a lot of them people, shout a lot of them people out because they definitely entertain me. You know, on a daily basis.
Let's talk about life. Let's talk about people daily life right now. Daily life.
Yeah.
You got some people who out here struggling with mental illness.
Definitely a real thing.
People just have mental illness just because of people that they work with, go to school with, people that you're around drive you crazy sometimes, drive you nuts, make you bug out,
Well, you know, everybody they have their problems and whatnot. You never know what somebody's going through in their home life. So when we come into these, environments, work environments, school environments, you don't never know what a person is going through. And sometimes
how the hell do you handle it? Some of them.
It depends. It depends on your temperament.
You got a lot of smart ones. They really smart, and they do stuff just to like tick you off.
Well, that I feel like it depends on what type of job you work in, your position at your job, because a lot of times you can avoid people. I know I can. I know how to avoid people that I'm working with that I can't feel like I can't get along with. I know how to work around them. But if you can't, you know what I mean.
Because sometimes you work with people and it's like they drive you crazy.
Can never let that happen.
Because
can never let that happen.
What the heck is going on with this person? They're just so annoying. They just do things that's just like make you say, why? Why are you even here? Why are you here? Sometimes they blame it on the drugs.
Depression. Depression makes people.
What's depression though? What is that? To me, depression starts with issues that you had at home.
Exactly. It could be real issues. It could be real issues they having at home. Like I said from the beginning. And they don't know how to. They've been dealing with it so long that this is the way they act out. They act it out in certain ways, and they bring it to these environments, whether it's school, whether it's work, wherever it's at. They're gonna bring it there because they don't know how to handle it. They're not mature enough to handle their situation. and they might not ever be able to handle their situation in the correct way. But this is the world we live in. But we gotta keep ourselves grounded and our sanity intact. And I'm gonna continue to learn and grow, and continue to make sure our maturity level is where it needs to be to work around these people.
I mean, but
because if not, we gonna be in the gutter with them.
Sometimes you just can't avoid it. You can't avoid it sometimes. So there's sometimes you just can't avoid it. You know, you got a coworker that you got to work with every single day, and it's like, this person got a problem.
You gotta make it. You gotta look at it like, yo, this. You know, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it. Yo, the universe is putting this person in my life to make me better. You gotta look at it like that.
But they drain you. They drain all the energy out of you, and that's the one you be like, you know what? Boop, you need to get away from me.
But what do you? What if you can't? What if you just can't pluck them away? You gotta. What you gonna leave and not be able to pay your bills? Nah.
Well, you gotta set them up to get fired or something.
Oh, set them up to get fired. They ain't gonna work.
Like,
they ain't gonna work.
You know, especially like, you know, you got females who come in and just always upset for no reason. They walk in as soon as they walk in the door, they're mad. Well, what the fuck? What are you mad about? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. What are you mad about?
Yo.
Wake up with, you should waking up happy.
Life, baby. Life.
You know, it's
life.
Why are you so mad?
It's life.
Then you wonder, oh, why don't he treat me so good? Look how you wake up every day. Don't want to be around you if you're not happy. If you can't wake up happy, why would somebody else want to make you happy?
What you trying to understand is something that happened to somebody when they was young. It starts then. It starts then.
Yes, definitely. And
you know,
you have males the same way.
You know,
come to work. Well, why is this like this, or why is this like that? Like, shut up.
You know, this is the way people are. You know what I mean? When it comes to men, you know, I feel like a lot of times men take on the characteristics of a woman these days, because especially in our community, a lot of men is raised by women. You know, very few was raised by, you know, with a daddy in the home.
Well,
so,
no, you know what? No, you're right. You're right. Sometimes because they're raised by a woman and they don't know what a male or man should be like. That's just like when women's like, I need a man in my life. You're not a real man. You didn't grow up with your father. How you know what a man is? You never had a man in your house for 10 years straight, the same man for 10 years. You can't make that. You have no reason to make a comment.
Well, they just saying what they feel what a man should be. What they feel.
What they think. Their opinion of what a book told them, or what something on TV told them.
But to be,
whoever, you know, that someone who raised them, telling what a man should be. Well, they never had a man. When it's the same thing.
To be honest,
nobody ever had a man.
But to be honest, though, to be honest, what's the definition of a man? Who set the standard of what a man should be and how a man should be and how a man should live his life, and you know what's a real man? Who, you know, I heard many different definitions,
correct,
you know, of what a man is, but none of them are fact based. The world is changing every single day.
Correct.
So that means the standard of who a man is, the definition of who a man is and who he should be, is going to change with it, with the world.
Correct. Because
So
what a man is was in the 70s, 60s and 70s, not what a man is here in the 2000s.
true.
Because now a man today is is more feminine than a man of the 60s and 70s.
To be
men now.
no, I think men in the 60s and 70s was just in the closet. To be honest, I know a whole lot of, I ain't gonna go there, but anyways, nobody really can really pinpoint, cause give a full definition of what a man is. Everybody definition is different, and sometimes we gotta look at it that way because sometimes we can let people make us feel like we not real men if you ain't doing a certain thing.
But then
If you taking care of your kids, you holding down your household,
you're doing what you're supposed to do.
you doing what you're supposed to do.
Then, Alex, if you ask me, those same women that says, "Oh, I need a real man in my life," we're not saying, "Oh, this is a man. This is what a man should be doing." That means you're not a woman.
I agree.
You're not a real woman.
Because a lot of I think a lot of times I ain't mean to cut you off, but a lot of times women feel like, well, I could do this, like I could do 10%, but if I do this 10%, I want this man to do this 90%, and it don't work like that.
Correct.
You know what I mean? You gotta meet each other halfway. Sincerely.
Correct.
I shouldn't have to drag you to meet me halfway. I shouldn't have to pull teeth for you to meet me halfway. You should want to meet me halfway. And if I got to do all that, I don't need to be with you.
Correct.
And that's why I don't understand. You got a lot of these women out here that they don't want to do certain things, but they want to be treated some type of way.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
They come to work, aggy, especially when they deal with customers. They just aggy. As soon as it could be first thing in the morning. You go to the post office or to a bank or you go to the government offices like the city hall or Social Security, wherever you go, and they give you all this attitude for no reason. You ask them stupid questions, and then they rolling their eyes, just the same way Nikki was on Funk Flex show. And and it's just, everything is snappy with them, snappy. What happened in your life that you need to wake up like this every morning? Every morning. They drive buses, they got attitude. Everything they do, you have some of them that just nasty and have attitude for no reason.
Well, it could be sometimes doing the same thing every single day. That the repetitive. And I understand, if you don't like what you do, don't do it. But that's easier said than done. Everybody got bills. Everybody got a family.
Well, you should have, when it came to that point where you knew that you was going to have an attitude every time you came to work, you should have left. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You knew by year number 2, you hated your job.
You're right.
Within 6 months, I hate this job.
But sometimes you can't just do that. You got responsibilities.
That is true. That is true.
You got responsibilities.
But
and sometimes you in dead end jobs, and sometimes you ain't got the means to go to school and better yourself.
But when you got responsibilities, and this is just what the job is, you got to be willing. You still got to come in and want to take care of people.
You're right.
A customer. Well, a customer service job not for you. A job dealing with the public ain't for you.
You're right. But that's what it is. That's that's what it is. You know, until things change, that's what how it's gonna be. You know, everybody's aggy. Everybody not wanting, not just women, it's men too.
Men too. Yes.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like what they doing. They like the money. They like getting paid. They don't like what they doing. They don't like to serve. You know.
Men do come to work aggy just as well. You're right. Come men with attitudes for no reason. I know people that come to work all that comes to work. I know a male that comes to work every day. Once a week he might have a normal person smile, but it's the morning. I'm not a morning person. You're just not a person. Something's wrong with you. I think that's just nonsense. People are like, oh, I'm not a morning person. They walk around with their lip poke. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna put it like this. You gotta like when it comes to customer service and dealing with people, you have to want to serve. You have to want to serve, and if you serve wholeheartedly,
Okay.
if you serve wholeheartedly, other doors is going to open up. You have to want to serve. When you're dealing with the customers, you're dealing with people, you gotta want to serve them because you can't fight it. Because you keep fighting it, you're going to be more miserable and more miserable. You gotta be like, you know what? I'm going here to serve. And when you go in here to serve, and you're going to serve wholeheartedly, different doors is going to open up for you. You're going to be able to maybe be able to go to school and do something different, or you might get promoted, or you know you might end up with a different job or a different skill or something like that. But you can't, you know, if you had that negative attitude, only negative things gonna come. You're gonna stay in that negative place, and you're gonna become more and more, you know, stressed out, and it's gonna weigh on your health, and then it's all downhill from there.
At my job, I got customers that come on regular, and I say, I hate this person, but they would never know it because I treat them, you know, cordial.
Because
I smile at them.
listen,
I got employees that I wish I could punch in the face every single day, but I smile with them. I have a nice conversation with them. Sometimes I say, what in the heck is wrong with this person? Like,
but you value your job, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, that too.
You value your job. See, when you value your job, your attitude is gonna be different towards even a negative situation. A lot of people don't value their job, and I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you value something that pays your bill and take care of your kids and take care of your family? I'm gonna value it. You know, I value my job. I value even some of the people in my job. I value them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this is what take care of me, my kids, and that's all I can ask for. It pays me. It allows me to, you know, put food on the table, clothes on my kids' back. Why wouldn't I value that? Some people really don't value what they do because they, you know, I hate what I do. Just because, you know, you might hate it and everything like that, but if it's still taking care of you, you need to show it some level of respect.
True. All right, that was the last word. Once again, we want to tell you to hit the like button, subscribe to this page. We're going to do a few recordings before the show air. For, you know, first few shows, we're gonna be all over the place. It might be a little sloppy, but you know, as time goes on, we're gonna make sure get the chemistry together. Trying to turn up. You know, we're gonna also try to stream from Facebook Live, Instagram Live. You know, so we can get more people to come to the page, and we want to do it here on YouTube. probably even Twitch at some point. But you know, this is the platform we're gonna use right now, and you know we're gonna go from there.